And basically, I wanted to do a shout out to you guys, talk a little bit about homeowners policies today. I wanted to tell you, we got so lucky with Dorian. The hurricane didn't hit us. Unfortunately, it hit some of our neighbors in the Bahamas, and they're going through what they're going through, but we got lucky. And I want to talk a little bit about, the experience that we had this last Dorian hurricane, where, right before the hurricane came, everybody was calling us, what coverages do we have? Can we put wind coverage in our policies? Some people don't have wind, they just have fire, vandalism, theft, and all that stuff, and they wanted to add the wind coverage right before the hurricane came. And unfortunately, the way it works is once that hurricane hits us, the box that the company's designed, which is basically about a 700-mile radius from Florida, the company shut down. Even though we're open for business, the company shut down and say they're not going to write any more business until the hurricane passes, until the storm passes. So now that we've been so lucky, and we're in October, and hopefully we'll get through this whole season. The season ends in November 30th, but if we get through the season without any more hurricanes, now is the time to come out here. Now is the time to pull out your policy and go and search for your homeowner's policy. If you have the time to do it, get it, send it to us, call us. You have the way of getting a hold of us, give us a call. We'll put our girls on it, and we'll start working on your policy without a hurricane being out there, going over the coverages with you, making sure that everything that you have is what you think you have and what you need to have. So I think the time is now. Let's not procrastinate anymore. We have to go out there. We have to get our policies. Now's the time to do it. So we could either make sure you have the right coverages or try to save you money. Why? Because we've been seeing it. We've been seeing the effects of what's happening right now in the industry. Now, after 2 years of Irma, Hurricane Irma that passed by 2 years ago, that one, it kind of nipped us, didn't really hit us directly. We are seeing the effects now of the companies coming in and increasing premiums by drastic measures. I mean, we have policies that people were paying $5,000 a year, and now the companies are coming back at $8,000, $10,000 because they want to get some of that money back from what they've paid out in Hurricane Irma. A lot of people say, well, you know what? Hurricane Irma really didn't hit us here in Florida. They really didn't have a lot of losses, but these companies write insurance everywhere. They write insurance in Puerto Rico, they write insurance in North Carolina, they write insurance in South Carolina, Florida, all these places. So even though we don't get hit directly here in Florida, these companies still get affected by the losses, and then they go ahead and reflect it in our premiums. We have to, if you come in, we could take a look at your policies, but now we have to concentrate on what the things that could help you save money. What can help you save money in your homeowner's policies? We have to look at your mitigation. Your mitigation is basically a report that we get from an inspector that gives us the age of your roof, that tells us exactly when your roof was put on, all that stuff. All that report will give you special deductions on your policies, which are greatly needed right now. And a lot of you have your policies and none of those mitigation credits have been applied. I get a lot of policies that people send me where I see it and it says no mitigation credits. Why? Because nobody's gone out. Sometimes it'll cost $75, sometimes it'll cost $100 to get an inspection done, but it's worth it because it could save you $1,000, $2,000 a year in your policy. So we have mitigations. We have a thing called 4-point inspection. A 4-point inspection is basically an inspection that the same inspector that does the mitigation will do for you, which basically the 4-point is mechanical, which is your air conditioning system, electrical, which is all your electricity in the house. You have your structure, construction, and then you have your plumbing. So we get a 4-point inspection that shows positive feedback. We will use that with the insurance company to give them a better vision of your property, and that way they could apply more credits when the time comes to give you your premium. So all these little things that we could put together for you will help you save money and have a better policy or get better coverage for less money. So please give us a call. The time to do this is now. The time to put things in order is when you're not in a hurry, when there's not an emergency, when you're not running around getting water bottles and getting canned food and getting all the supplies. The time to do this is now, that nothing's happening, that we've been blessed with a non-hurricane season of a major hurricane hitting us here. And now is the time. So please give us a call. You have my number, you have our Instagram, you have everything that you need. We'll get it to you. Give us a call so we can get this done for you.